Looking at someone's face can tell you a lot about them. The face has many parts, each with its own significance. Eyebrows, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, all have their own interpretations. Today, I want to talk about something particularly accurate that many people might overlook. A person's blessings can often be seen through their mouth. You might find it strange. How does the mouth, used for eating and speaking, relate to blessings? Well, there's a lot of wisdom in this. The mouth is not just a simple organ, it's the gateway for receiving nourishment and the window for expressing one's heart. What a person does with their mouth, what they eat, how they speak, their eating habits, reveals their character, their cultivation, and even their blessings. Let's start with the surface. The shape, size, and thickness of a person's mouth, which are innate, have some influence. But what matters most is how they use and maintain it over time. Some people have naturally attractive, well-proportioned mouths with slightly upturned corners. Such people often give off a comfortable, approachable vibe, laying a foundation for blessings because they easily win others' favor. However, a good mouth shape alone isn't enough. Some people, despite having a decent mouth, ruin it when they speak or even when they're silent. For instance, some have downturned corners when not speaking, giving a bitter or harsh expression, or they purse their lips tightly, looking stern. Think about it, no matter how good-looking someone is, if they always have a sour face with downturned lips, would you want to get close to them? Probably not. Blessings often come from people, relationships, and benefactors. If your appearance pushes people away, you're pushing away blessings too. More importantly, it's not about how the mouth looks but how it's used. The mouth has two main functions, eating and speaking. Let's talk about eating first. It's a big deal. Some people gobble their food noisily, talk with their mouth full, or make unpleasant sounds while eating. On the surface, this seems like a bad eating habit, but it actually reflects a person's character, impatience, lack of respect for food or others at the table. If someone can't handle something as basic as eating with care, how can they have the patience to manage their life or navigate complex relationships? Eating in a way that makes others uncomfortable will affect their social interactions, reducing opportunities for help and information, which diminishes their blessings. On the other hand, people with blessings eat slowly and quietly, chewing with their mouth closed, showing refinement and respect. This reflects a calm, organized, and appreciative heart. Eating with such a person feels comfortable, making others want to connect with them more. Isn't that a form of blessing? Creating comfort and building good relationships is the foundation of blessings. However, the mouth's greatest function isn't eating, it's speaking. As we say, the mouth is the gateway to the heart. Your words completely reveal your inner self. A person's blessings largely depend on how they use their mouth to speak. In Chinese culture, accumulating virtue is key, including hidden virtues, overt virtues, and, crucially, oral virtue. If someone lacks oral virtue, no matter how much other virtue they accumulate, their blessings will leak away. What does it mean to lack oral virtue? The most common issue is complaining. Some people's every sentence is filled with complaints about work, life, partners, children, the weather, society, everything. They seem to live in a world full of problems with no solutions. Complaining is an energy-draining behavior. When you complain, your focus is on the negative, your emotions are negative, and the energy you project is negative. This not only drags you down, making you feel hopeless, but also affects those around you. Nobody likes to hear constant complaints. Over time, people will avoid you. If you radiate negative energy, what kind of people will you attract? Likely others who complain or those who exploit your negativity. Positive, capable benefactors will steer clear, and you'll push away opportunities for help. Blessings flow to those who are sunny, grateful, and positive. Complaining blocks the flow of blessings. Another issue is speaking harshly or critically. Some people's words are like thorns, always picking at others' flaws or belittling them. They might think this makes them seem clever or superior, or it's just a habit. But this severely damages their blessings. Hurting others with words creates negative karma that will eventually return to you, perhaps through broken relationships, career setbacks, health issues, or even affecting future generations. Blessings are built on harmony, but constant conflict from harsh words drives them away. Then there's gossip, spreading rumors or talking behind others' backs. Some people love prying into others' private matters and spreading exaggerated stories. This is called creating bad karma with the mouth. You might think it's just idle chatter, but your words can harm someone's reputation, family, or relationships. This creates heavy negative karma, and the consequences will come back to you. Moreover, a gossip's character is questioned. People will wonder, if they talk about others today, will they talk about me tomorrow? No one will fully trust or connect deeply with such a person. Without trust or true friends, their path narrows, and blessings, which often come from others' support, diminish. So, what does the mouth of a blessed person look like? They are very mindful of their oral virtue. First, their speech is gentle and soothing, not fake but a reflection of inner calm and cultivation. This gentleness resolves conflicts and brings people closer. Second, their speech is positive and uplifting. They praise and encourage others, express gratitude, and focus on the good. Their words inspire hope and energy, making them like a small sun, warming those around them. Such people naturally attract friends and opportunities. When you have good news, who do you share it with? Someone who'll celebrate with you, not someone who'll dampen your spirits or envy you. This brings more information and support, which is a form of blessing. Third, their speech is sincere, not deceitful. Honesty builds trust, the foundation of all cooperation and success. Fourth, they know how to listen. The mouth isn't just for speaking, it's for staying silent and listening. A wise person knows when to speak, when to stay quiet, and when to listen. They don't interrupt and show patience and respect by listening attentively. This helps them learn, understand others, and build better relationships, a sign of cultivation and wisdom. So, to see if someone has blessings, look at their mouth, not its appearance but how it's used. Does it spread fragrance or poison? Does it bring warmth or harm? Does it radiate sunshine or gloom? This depends on their inner state and cultivation. The saying appearance comes from the heart holds truth. If your heart is kind, grateful, and positive, your words will naturally be pleasant and virtuous. By speaking good words and doing good deeds daily, your appearance softens, your aura improves, and people are drawn to you, bringing opportunities and blessings. Conversely, if your heart is filled with resentment, jealousy, or dissatisfaction, your words will be harsh, complaining, or hurtful, making your appearance harsher, your aura negative, and pushing people and opportunities away. The mouth is a mirror of your heart and a machine that shapes your energy field. The words you speak create the kind of field that attracts certain people and events. To have blessings, a harmonious family, a successful career, or good health, you must manage your mouth. This isn't superstition, it's practical wisdom distilled from thousands of years of Chinese experience. Look at truly blessed elders. They may not be stunningly beautiful, but they're kind, speak gently, and rarely say harsh words. They're always cheerful, and being around them feels reassuring and warm. With their mouths, they've built a lifetime of good relationships and blessings. Don't underestimate the mouth. It's not just for eating and speaking, it's a mirror of your heart and a key to your blessings. By avoiding complaints, harsh words, hurtful speech, lies, or gossip, and instead speaking words of encouragement, praise, gratitude, and truth, you accumulate blessings and open the door to fortune. This takes practice and constant self-reminders. Everyone has emotions, and in tough moments, negative words slip out. The key is awareness and the desire to change. When you realize you've said something hurtful, do you have the courage to admit and correct it? That's the process of self-cultivation. In today's high-pressure society, it's easy to complain, especially for women who are more emotionally sensitive. But this is exactly when you need to watch your mouth. Your words affect not just you but your family and children. If a parent constantly complains, can their child be optimistic? If a partner always criticizes, can the family be harmonious? A harmonious family is the foundation of blessings. Start changing your speech today. When upset, take a deep breath and remind yourself that complaining solves nothing. Use that energy to think of solutions or focus on the positive. Look for others' strengths and offer praise, even a smile or a thank you. These build blessings. The same goes for eating. Don't rush through meals. Eat calmly, savor the food, and be grateful for those who prepared it and for nature's provision. This gratitude and slowness bring wisdom. No matter how fast-paced life is, you control your mealtime. If you can't settle down to eat, how can your heart be at peace? And without inner peace, how can blessings come? In short, a person's blessings can be seen through their mouth, not its appearance but how it's used, their oral virtue. The words they speak and how they treat food reveal their character, and character shapes destiny. If you want more blessings and a better future, start today by managing your mouth. This is a lifelong effort, but it pays off. By accumulating oral virtue, you'll attract good things and connections. This is far more effective than seeking blessings externally. Blessings aren't begged for, they're cultivated, starting with your words and actions, right from your small but powerful mouth. Speak good words, hold kindness in your heart, do good deeds, and blessings will naturally come to you.